Hello everyone, welcome back to Tarot with Shay. This is Shay, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you're subscribed and you get notified when I create more videos. And yeah, so whoa. Today we're going to be doing a Divine Masculine reading. See what's going on with Divine Masculines at this time. Alrighty. What's going on with Divine Masculine Spirit? If we can get clear messages. It comes to Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. Alrighty. Seek the truth at the bottom of the deck. Alrighty, Spirit. What is going on with Divine Masculine's energy? Can I get one card, please? What is going on with Divine Masculine's energy? Confront. Didn't Divine Feminine get this card yesterday? Divine Feminine got this card yesterday. Okay. The sacral chakra. Clarity of belief at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Cups. Change your focus. Okay. What else is going on with Divine Masculine Spirit? Number 13, release. That goes down to a 4. Listen at the bottom of the deck. Number 6, love. Win or lose at the bottom of the deck. It's funny because this is what Divine Feminine got at the bottom of the deck. But Divine Masculine has detach. And blossom. Divine Feminine had blossom yesterday as well. Alrighty. I did not get a chance to study this deck. But, I mean, when I use it, I'm sure it will be fine. It's Wands, the Ace of Swords. Those are Wands. I'm trying to look at something for a second because so are these swords? Or maybe I should do this at a different time. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this after this reading because it's still kind of confusing for me. Anyways, I'll just put that over here for now. Okay. Divine Masculine. What is going on with Divine Masculine? I don't even know why I took that out of the box. Alrighty. What is going on with Divine Masculine this week? Spirit. Alrighty. Spirit, can we get clear messages from our divine masculines this week, please? What is going on here for confront the divine masculine? The Strength card and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So what I'm getting here is divine masculine is kind of confronting himself on, who he is, on the things that he wants for himself, on the things, his truest desires, his true self, his true divine self. That's the Hierophant. He wants things to be the right way. He wants them to be he wants them to be the way it's supposed to be. That's who divine masculine truly is, and he's confronting himself because now he wants to go towards that. He's looking at himself, and now he's strong to know that he can work for it, and he wants to work for it. He wants to work for his connection, divine feminine, because he's realized that. Look, the Tower card and confront, he's confronted himself because he's realized that he really wants this connection. He really wants this transformation for the both of you. The Eight of Wands. Putting himself out there. What else is here? The Knight of Wands. He's walking with Spirit. He's getting on his horse and grabbing that wand and coming towards you, divine feminine. Look, the Knight of Swords. He's doing exactly what you're doing, divine feminine. Because you guys mirror each other's energy. The Two of Pentacles. He's balancing out what he wants and what everyone else wants. He's balancing out his spirituality and, the logical world. He's putting that into two. He's intertwining his truest desires and everyone else's truest desires. The Six of Pentacles. So you can have that give and take energy. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? The Nine of Wands. Because he's been through it. Divine masculine is just like you. He's been through it as well. He's ready. This is, feeling kind of drained and taken advantage of, but you're still ready to move forward. Why? Because you're standing with Spirit. What else is here? The Knight of Cups. He's coming towards you to give you that cup, divine feminine, because he knows that what he wants. He knows that he's working for it. What he wants is this connection. That's what he wants, divine feminine. He wants this connection. The Six of Swords in reverse. I don't even have my book, so I'm just gonna go on my phone 1 second. So I feel like divine masculine is feeling kind of stuck. Yeah, so he's wanting to walk away from those people, places, and things that do not serve him to come and give you his cup, divine feminine. But he's feeling stuck right now. He's feeling stuck. That's why he's choosing to walk away, to shred these feelings. These feelings, all the sorrow, all the things that have been, put onto him, projected onto him from his whole life, his childhood wounds, his own wounds, his wounds from past relationships, etc. Take it however it resonates for you, divine feminine, for your masculine. But yeah, he's definitely choosing to let go of all that for you, because he wants you, divine feminine. He's choosing to let go of all the things that he's been holding on to. He's choosing to be strong, and he's choosing to go towards you because he wants you, divine feminine. The Nine of Pentacles, because you make him feel spiritually abundant. You make him feel grounded. You're grounded. You're spiritually abundant. And all these other low vibrational energies, they aren't as advanced as you are. And he was feeling stuck for a long time. That's why he's coming towards you, divine feminine. He's confronting himself. Divine feminine and divine masculine are doing the same thing. The sacral chakra. I want to work on this. Divine masculine wants you to know that he wants to work for this. He wants to work on this relationship. He wants to work for this connection. That's what he wants you to know. He's taking his sword and he's charging ahead. Because that's what he wants. The sacral chakra is about what he wants. He's the King of Pentacles. He wants you to know that he's stable and he's ready to take on, he's ready to take on anything. What else is here? The King of Wands. He's ready to be the man that you want him to be because he's taking a different approach, Divine Feminine. If you are a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, then your partner is your other half. Usually, apparently some twin flames are the same signs. You don't have to be the same sign or not, but he wants you to know that he's going to be the man that you want him to be. Adam and Eve. He wants this love, Divine Feminine, because he's bringing justice in. He's giving himself the justice because he felt stuck. He felt stuck but he wasn't stuck. Okay, he felt stuck, Divine Feminine, but he's taking a different approach. Because he was never stuck, Divine Feminine. He was never stuck. All he had to do was take that leap of faith. And that's what he's doing now. He wants you to know that he's taking a leap of faith because he was feeling conflicted. Everyone around him, everything around, all the low vibrational energies were causing him to feel conflicted within himself. But he's releasing that energy because he wants to walk away from the sneakiness and the deceptive energy and the circus and go towards his happiness. That is you, Divine Feminine. That is you, the Queen of Swords. That is you. You are that person that he wants to be with. You are the Hierophant. He is going to come towards you because he is the Hierophant as well, towards this love, this new beginning with you, Divine Feminine. One second. Yeah, he's escaping from those thoughts to go towards this new beginning. He's escaping from those thoughts of feeling like lack because he's gaining back his strength, Divine Feminine. He's gaining his strength back. 5 of Cups, he's changing his focus. He's changing his focus. 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. He's focusing on what really matters, and that would mean, not crying over spilt milk. That would mean using spirit, grabbing that wand and taking it and using it. Divine Masculine is definitely gaining his power back. And he's wanting to work on this connection, Divine Feminine. Someone's Divine Masculine is definitely in the union type mindset. Alrighty, let's see what else is here, Spirit. Okay. Spirit, let's get clear messages from Divine Masculine, please. Why change your focus here? The 4 of Cups, he's focusing on that thing that matters. The 5 of Cups is right before the 4 of Cups. He's focusing on that thing that matters the most to him, Divine Feminine. The 8 of Swords, because he was in his head. All he was thinking about what was in his head. And he's gaining that strength to come out of that. Okay, Divine Feminine? He's gaining that strength to balance out what is going on in his head and what is actually going on in front of him. Okay? He's changing his focus. The Magician, he's allowing these things to come into him. He's allowing himself to be spiritually grounded. It doesn't matter if he feels like it's spiritually grounded or not. Take it however it resonates. Maybe your Divine Masculine knows about spirituality. Maybe he doesn't. It doesn't matter. He's gaining his power. He's gaining his power back and going towards his wish fulfillment. His higher purpose. Why? Because the Hermit card. He's focusing on himself. Tower card. Realizations. He's focusing on himself for this connection. He wants this connection because he's looking at all of his options, and no one compares to you. The 2 of Cups, Divine Feminine. This is what he wants to focus on because he wants to end these cycles. You're the only one that's ever really been there. So he's walking away from all these other options. The 8 of Cups. What was I just saying? Like he was looking at his options and realized that none of these things satisfy him like you do. The 10 of Cups. So he can have the 10 of Cups with you, Divine Feminine. Because he's changing his focus, okay? He's letting go of these old things. He's all the sorrow and all the old feelings of grief and all that. He's letting those go, okay? So he can come towards you. This is slow motion, but for sure motion, okay? He's choosing to work on himself because he's heartbroken. He knows he's heartbroken and he knows he hurt you, but you stand out to him. Because you've always held that. He knows he needs to hold on. He knows that you're holding on. You're holding on to that love, Divine Feminine. He's holding on to that love, okay? Until he drops his burdens, because he knows he needs to drop them and become the King of Pentacles. For you, the lovers, Adam and Eve, Divine Feminine. Because he needs to become the Emperor. What am I just saying? The King of Cups. He needs to learn how to handle his emotions the proper way so he doesn't end up repeating these same cycles over and over again. Oh, I do not feel good. I need some water. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Okay. I feel better. Alrighty. What else is going on here, Divine Masculine Spirit? Can we get clear messages from our Divine Masculines, please? What is going on here? The lovers, Adam and Eve, release. He's choosing to release all those things for this love, Divine Feminine, because he's blossoming. While you're thinking about letting go and walking away, your Divine Masculine is thinking about coming towards you. That's usually how it goes. Okay, what's here for release? What's going on for release? The Queen of Wands. Maybe he needs to release you. Maybe he needs to release you. Maybe he needs to release the other things and go towards you. Because he's holding on to you, Divine Feminine. He's just holding on to you, but he's not actually doing anything. The Chariot card. He wants to release those things and comes towards you, Divine Feminine. The Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm a Leo, and this is my energy. So, I'm not with my Divine Masculine, and I don't want to be with my Divine Masculine. So, this is kind of making me feel kind of uncomfortable. But, what else is going on here? The Three of Swords, because he knows he hurt you, or he knows that he is hurt without you, Divine Feminine, and he's realizing that he wants to release those things to focus on this connection. He wants to stand with Spirit, because he knows that standing with Spirit means standing with you. What was I just saying? Standing with Spirit. Standing with Spirit means standing with you, Divine Feminine. And that's what he wants. He knows that this connection is divinely guided. The Four of Swords. That's all he's been thinking about. The Two of Pentacles. He wants to balance these things out between the two of you, Divine Feminine. Not just balance the things out between you two, but balance things out for himself. Because why? He wants to be the King of Pentacles. He wants to release all that energy of feeling lack and boss up and build with you. The Six of Pentacles. Look, he wants to work on himself so he can offer you this cup. He wants to come towards you and offer you this because he's had a time to focus on himself, Divine Feminine. He's moving to calmer waters. He's choosing to actually heal himself so these things can come in. All these other options, they didn't work for him. Nothing was working for him. Only you worked for him. And that's why he's having a death and rebirth, Divine Feminine. He's having a death and rebirth because nothing else worked out for him. Look, he's taking a leap of faith towards this because he's done feeling conflicted within himself, Divine Feminine. He knows what he wants out of life. He knows the right way to do things. He was like beating himself up because of these things. So he's choosing to release it and go towards you. The Ace of Pentacles. He's choosing to release that energy and go towards you and give you this offer. The Six of Cups because he's choosing to heal himself. Divine Feminine. Look at this, the Sun card. He's letting go of anything that does not make him happy. The Three of Cups. Maybe this is third-party energy. He's cutting that out. He knows that you don't have time for this. You don't have time for third-party energy. He needs to release that. The Ten of Pentacles. You want stability. You want to build with him. He wants to build with you, Divine Feminine. Because you stand out to him. This is foundations. This is that person, that place or thing. The King of Wands. Look. Is my Adam and Eve card here too? Yeah, it is. Look at this. This divinely guided connection. The Queen and King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Lovers. He wants to be the man for you. Well, I'm sorry, my Divine Masculine, I'm not giving you another chance. I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't. Anyways, when it comes to you guys, what else is here? The King of Cups. He wants you to know that he's choosing to work on his emotions. He's choosing to open up, to be more expressive, you know, to reflect on all the things that he's been through in his life. The Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Five of Pentacles. He left this person that was meant for him out in the cold. Okay, he look, the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and you waited for him, Divine Feminine. You waited for him. The Nine of Wands in reverse. So I'm using my phone because my intuition doesn't kick in with... Okay, Divine Masculine definitely needs to release that energy because he is the Hierophant. He knows that within himself. And he's been blocking that. He's been blocking it. Why has he been blocking it? Four of Swords. Because he's been thinking about it. 2 + 2 = 4. Okay, the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords. He's been just sitting there and resting and just thinking about it, okay? Not actually making any sudden movements. The Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Emperor. He knows that he wants this with you. He knows that he wants to build this with you, Divine Feminine. And it's coming into light. He knows who he is to you now, okay? And he's releasing those energies. What was I just saying? He's dropping those burdens. Five of Swords. Letting go of all the anger and all the sorrow and all the grief. He's letting all of that go because he wants to work for this, Divine Feminine. Okay, the Five of Swords, he's picking his sword up and charging in with it and working for this connection because he knows that it's divinely guided. The Judgment card. He's not just walking with spirit, he's also walking with his sword. He's not just walking with his sword, he's walking with spirit. Like, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are kind of mirroring each other, but... Just gonna make sure all these cards are the right way. I don't know about you guys, but I manifested myself a soulmate, so... That's that. I'm spiritually grounded, and I do not need to be with my masculine to continue my spiritual journey. And I do not want to do that. It's going to make it harder for me, and I'm good. I'm good. Alrighty, let's see what else is going on here for Divine Masculine. Hopefully this reading isn't that long, because I do not know how much space I have on this. I do not want to add on more time than I don't need to. What else is going on here for love? He loves you, okay, Divine Feminine? He wants you to know that he's sorry for leaving you out in the cold. Look, he wants you to know he's coming towards you after he left you out in the cold. This is like waiting for that person to come back without, despite the circumstances, okay? The Eight of Swords, being in your head. Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Knight of Cups. Sorry, I was hearing noises. The Knight of Cups. He wants you to know that you can get out of your head because he's coming towards you as the Hierophant. Okay? He's coming towards you. Slow motion, but for sure motion. Like, it's going to be slow. Okay, but he's coming. He's coming to give you that offer, Divine Feminine. The Chariot card, my Twin Flame card. He's definitely coming to give you that offer because he loves you. Wow. Queen of Wands. He loves you. He loves how creative you are. He loves everything about you. He wants to end those cycles, Divine Feminine. The Queen of Wands is back out. He wants to end those cycles with you, the Queen of Pentacles. The Strength card, because he's gaining the strength to focus on himself. He's gaining the strength to focus on himself because the Star card, because he wants to go towards his truest desires, his destiny. He's trusting spirit. He wants to go towards you, Divine Feminine, the Queen of Pentacles, to get the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, he wants to build with you, Divine Feminine. What else is here? The Six of Pentacles. What was I just saying? Giving and receiving, that giving and receiving energy. He wants to do that with you, Divine Feminine, because he thinks that, you are good for each other. He thinks that you are good for each other. Six of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. He wants to move to calmer waters with you, Divine Feminine. The Three of Pentacles, because he wants to do it with you. He wants to work with you, the teamwork energy, because he's letting go of those things. He's letting go of all the things that he was holding on to. Okay? The King of Swords is cutting the bullshit out, okay, for this Ten of Pentacles. He's cutting the bullshit out. The Lovers in reverse. Okay, this is restoring harmony. Because he's taking a different approach. He's choosing to restore harmony and balance these things out. Okay? Balance these things out for this connection. Because he's getting rid of those false beliefs. Okay? He's changing his focus. He's focusing on what really matters, Divine Feminine. Okay? He's not crying over spilt milk. The Tower card, because he's had an epiphany, a realization about the Three of Swords, the heartbreak that he's caused you, the heartbreak that he is in right now. Two of Pentacles, and that's why he's choosing to balance these things out. Epiphany, Six of Wands, victory after a battle. What else is here? Two of Wands, balance things out. Balance his masculine and his feminine energy for this new beginning with you. Okay, he's using spirit, Divine Feminine, for this love, for this connection. It's divinely guided. Alrighty, what else is going on here? I feel like my divine masculine, I feel like he's kind of mocking me in this reading, because I've completely detached from him and I blocked him on everything, and I do not want to contact him. I do not want to go. I don't know. We're not getting back together. Nope, it's happening. I don't know. Like I said before, I manifested myself a soulmate, and I've been talking to this guy for 6 years, so I definitely know that he is my Two of Cups. Alrighty, moving on. It's better to be more spiritual and insert yourself into a commitment that, you don't have to fight for. Someone that wants to work with you because of you, not because of the spiritual twin flame journey. Like, why is Blossom here? The Five of Swords. Let go of all those old feelings. He's letting go of all those old feelings so he can blossom. That is exactly what Divine Feminine is doing. She's standing with Spirit, and so is he. They both are. The Chariot card for this connection. See? Victory after a battle. Three of Swords, because Divine Masculine knows that he hurt you. He knows that he is hurt. He's not in a good place where he is. 8 of Cups, so he's choosing to walk away from those people, places, and things to give himself the justice, Divine Feminine. Look. He wants to walk with you because you make him feel better. You give him that spark, that beautiful life. Okay, Divine Feminine? That's why he's coming towards you, the Knight of Cups. He's going to give you that cup because he's been holding on to you, okay? He's been holding on to you because you actually work with him, Divine Feminine. You actually work with him. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? So he's leaving all these other things behind. The sneakiness, deceptionist, the circus energy, because you're the only one that actually ever even worked with him. The Ace of Swords. He's grabbing his sword. He's gaining the strength to grab his sword. Because he's working on himself, okay? He's going in hermit mode. He's focusing on what he wants. The 6 of Cups. Okay? He's like, I know I'm good here, so I'm going to stay here. Okay? That's what he's doing. The Knight of Swords. He's charging towards energy that he really wants. He's working towards anything that he really wants, which is the 10 of Pentacles, Divine Feminine. It's the 10 of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Union. That is union energy. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Adam and Eve. Okay, what else is here? Taking a different approach. He's taking a different approach on himself, on the way he does things. The King of Swords. Cutting that bullshit out. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this took some time, Divine Feminine. This took some time. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? It took some time. It's going to take some time. The Queen of Wands. He needs to balance this out with you, Divine Feminine, and finish what you guys started, because you are his wish fulfillment. Okay, Death card. Okay, he had a death and rebirth. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And he's choosing to work for this because he's had a death and rebirth about you, Divine Feminine. And he's following his intuition. He knows that you were right. He knows that he should have listened to you and followed his own intuition. So he's using that sword, that one sword that I showed you guys, okay? And he's keeping that energy, and he's swinging on anything that comes by. He's swinging on anything that needs to be cut. He will cut it out because he knows he's not stuck. The Hangman, okay? He knows he's not stuck. What's going on here? The 8 of Wands, which is why he's throwing himself out there, because he's the King of Pentacles, okay? He's blossoming, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine is blossoming. Alrighty. So I moved out of my